Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have now official confirmation that PlayStation will be doing one of the biggest updates that we actually will be seeing this console generation. There's some very good intensive technology that we've been kind of closely watching throughout these past few weeks, and as of yesterday, we actually had the official support and official confirmation that it is coming out. Now, this might be a little bit on the technical side, although it's not too bad, although this is huge news, exciting news, and also news we've been closely waiting for quite some time. So I am very excited to go talk about this. I'm very excited to get to go be hyped up for it. And if any of you guys have your Xboxes or PlayStations or will be trying to get them in the near future, this is some good and kind of hype news. So we're going to be talking about the brand new VRR update and how it's going to be affecting what games will be included and everything else in between. So, and also if you guys don't even know what that even means, I'll try my best to break it down for you guys and give you guys the rundown. So, before we fully dive into the video, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, and as well for the PS5 giveaway, we have the Twitter link down below for the PS5 giveaway for extra entries. We have the Twitch stream as well if you just want to hang out and chill. We have the Weeble and the Coinbase down below. I just want to say I appreciate you guys all so much for watching, so let's go and dive into the video itself and also Amazon links as well. So if you guys missed it, we actually did go and see an official proper PlayStation blog as of yesterday. Kind of go and talk about the fact that, well, the variable refresh rate support for PlayStation 5 is rolling out as of officially this week. So the VRR support is coming to Call of Duty, Vanguard, Destiny 2, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Resident Evil Village, and even more. And on top of that too, I'm sure as time goes on, we'll be having even more and more things being added. And I do want to say, this is actually probably one of the bigger, if not one of the biggest updates that are overdue for the PlayStation 5. If you guys don't necessarily know what VRR is, it's just basically like variable refresh rate. So as we kind of quote over here from T3, this means that it allows your screen to adjust how often it refreshes the image to match the frame rate from your console or PC. This is the reason that it's really only for gaming that demands VRR, mainly because if you guys are loading into an area with a lot of different textures or animations, it may have to be encoded slightly more or have to have more features being shown up in the first place. Or as well, in the opposite, maybe you're just not moving, maybe you have to just go and use the restroom or whatever, and then you just don't even have no movements even happening. So that means your TV doesn't need to be running at a super high massive frame rate trying to encode everything or a super high refresh rate because nothing's going on. But like I said on the reverse, if a lot of stuff is, you obviously want to see more. This is the big reason why it's really only for gaming that demands it. So when you're watching a movie or TV show, they basically have a set predetermined rate, which is either 24, 25, or 30 FPS, and while higher frame rate movies and TVs do exist, they're very rarely available for home release, and even then having a set refresh rate means that your TV needs to know how often to refresh. So, the really big thing is, like I said, sometimes you just have to have a little bit more frames. Sometimes you have a little bit less frames. And when it comes to more like higher hertz gaming, so imagine like 60 hertz to 144 hertz gaming, sometimes it's important. You want to make sure it's running efficiently. You want to make sure it's running good. And this is kind of technically just future technology going on too as well. So frame rates are just entirely dependent on how hard your graphics processor is working. A cutscene, for example, for them of two characters talking will be very different from running across rooftops of a snowy city of Vikings, for example, and this basically also will cause frame rates to constantly fluctuate, even if it's only by a few frames per second. Like I said, if you just have a lot more stuff encoding versus not, it's just a completely different gaming experience for your CPU, RAM, and GPU. Although, obviously, the TV still wants to be only on a set refresh rate too, so that means that if you ever are hitting, trying to encode more than you can, that just means it won't be actually optimized for your TV or for your console, for your TV, monitor, whatever it is. So it's kind of a big example when it comes to all this stuff. So basically, it's just a huge upgrade. It's just a very nice quality of life upgrade, and it's just a good feature. So for this, we're going to go into the actual proper announcement itself, talking about it from the PlayStation blog. Today, we're excited to announce that variable refresh rate or VRR support will start rolling out globally to PS5 players this week on HDMI 2.1 VRR compatible TVs and PC monitors. So I don't want to go and reiterate on this one. It's kind of like maybe a good examples on 4K TVs or 4K monitors, and you're trying to run a game at 1440p or 1080p or 720p. You can't necessarily fully utilize the 4K if you're not using 4K. So it's not kind of the same thing for VRR. You do need to have a somewhat newer TV or somewhat newer monitor to be able to go and, well, go utilize it. So keep that in mind. So basically, VRR dynamically syncs the refresh rate of the display to the PS5 console's graphical output. This enhances visual performances for PlayStation 5 games by minimizing or eliminating visual artifacts, such as frame pacing issues and screen tearing. Gameplay in many PS5 titles feels smoother as scenes render seamlessly, graphics look crisper, and input lag is reduced. So you guys can kind of see like the big crux of all this stuff. As I mentioned, it just makes the gameplay feel smoother. It makes the graphics look nicer, and it's just like one of those things where why not? It's a nice big upgrade, especially as you're using this next-gen technology, and as well, it's kind of the same feature. If you have some of these newer TVs or newer technology, you want to be able to go utilize it in the first place. So previously released PS5 games can be fully optimized for VRR through a game patch, and future games may also include VRR support at launch. So this is not just like the list they mentioned, which we'll show in a second. You guys can kind of see on the screen down below. It's also for future games. So say we have the next like big AAA game, next Call of Duty game or whatever, they will be able to utilize this VRR technology and ideally make the game even run and feel a bit more efficient. Now as well, as I mentioned too, we'll also be seeing probably a few more other games that are just not included on this list that have been out for a while, also probably have the same exact improvement too as well. So in the coming weeks, the PS5 versions of these titles will receive game patches enabling VRR support. So this is from like just official from PlayStation themselves. Astro's Playroom, Call of Duty Vanguard, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, Deathloop, Destiny 2, which also would make a lot of sense too, just because it's also on other various consoles, PC, etc. Devil May Cry Special Edition, Dirt 5, Godfall, Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Resident Evil Village, Tiny Tina's Wonderland, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, and Tribes of Midgard. But they also had this confirmed by PlayStation themselves. These are just a few of the PlayStation 5 titles receiving VRR support, and we'd like to thank their talented development teams. Please stay tuned to their channels for updates, as you'll have the best experience with VRR once their game patches go live. So just in case, we'll maybe have a few updates for you guys if we see like a lot of big amount of games or a lot of big like game studios mentioning and bringing stuff up. So keep that in mind. So we'll maybe have a few more videos on this if you guys want to go and subscribe for that. As well, getting started, it's kind of like just the rundown with it. VRR will arrive globally through a PS5 console update over the next few days. So I'll probably give you guys maybe another video upload for that whenever it's officially live, so be on the lookout for that. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We'll give you guys updates for that and all the restock news and all that. Make sure you guys are connected to the internet to receive the update. Once you've received the update, VRR will automatically be enabled for supported games if your PS5 console is connected to an HDMI 2.1 VRR compatible TV or PC monitor. You could also turn it off as well under screen and video in system settings. So as I mentioned, this is more so just so you have to make sure you have the technology for it. It's like I said, trying to use a 4K TV without having 4K. You just have to make sure you have a proper 4K TV or a TV that's a little bit on the newer side to be able to go utilize it as well. As you guys can see, it's on the screen, video output over there. As an added option, you can also choose to apply VRR to PS5 games that don't support it, which is also intriguing to note. So even if the game is not on that list or just may not be in a while, I guess it can still creep on it. This feature may also improve video quality for some games. If this results in any unexpected visual effects, you can turn off the option at any time. So they're basically trying to go and say, it's a cool feature, you probably want to turn it on, but if it's kind of bugging or breaking your game, not on us. Don't blame Sony. We're just doing what we gotta go do. Don't even worry about us. And you can turn off kind of the same feature from the screen and video output that we showed you guys right here to the thing itself. Please also note though that they said that results may vary on the TV you're using, the game you're playing, and the visual mode you've selected for a particular game, if it also has different modes. And for also more details, do they have an official 4K PS resolution guide too as well. So just care more about that in case you guys are running into any issues or have any problems with it. And as well, they are usually kind of nice. We're always listening to your feedback and excited to bring your new fan-requested features. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. And as well, they also did have a double update too, which has already been updated for us as of now, that VRR will support Deathloop 2 as well. So all around, this is kind of huge. This is probably actually one of the biggest gaming updates, I would say, for the PlayStation 5 consoles. VRR is a very nice, good staple, and essentially, just for lack of better terms, will just make everything a little bit more streamlined, a little bit more efficient, and overall, if you guys are playing or enjoying it, it should be a little bit on the nicer experience overall. So just keep that in mind that this will be coming out the next few days. As I mentioned, I will probably have a video up for you guys whenever it is officially live, in case you guys see the update or want to know what the update is going to be like. We'll keep you guys in the loop for that one. But this is cool. We've been watching this news for quite some time. We've had a few leaks. We've had a few other various things. We saw Sony leaks for it. So it's making me happy to see this finally officially live on the PlayStation 5 blog. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, linked down below. And sign up for that Weeble, sign up for that Coinbase, Xbox's links down below. And as well the Twitter giveaway too. And thank you guys all so much for watching. We'll have a lot more videos all throughout today. So be on the lookout for them. Love you guys.